Greetings, geeks and geekerellas. It is me, I'm back. Trying out a new intro, because I realized mine was a little blah and a little bland. And so was my outro, so I'm trying out something new this time with the intro and the outro. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Comments below. Sorry I missed last week. As you can tell from my Doctor Who review, I was a little under the weather. I don't know if it's still freaking allergies, or a bug or something, I don't know. But I just really wasn't feeling up to it. And I hadn't skipped a week in a while, so I wanted to. But I didn't want to skip this week, which is why I'm doing this now, even though it is extremely late. Oh, sorry about that. Quickly, sum up last week. Really cool Jimmy episode, even though I think it could have been better timed. And think it is a tiny bit of a waste to have a whole Jimmy episode and then to have him play such a small part in this episode. Which, speaking of, this was a cool episode because it was just all about fighting the Daxamite invasion, even getting Madam President Cat Grant involved, which it was really cool to see. Callista Flockhart, Linda Carter, and Terry Hatcher share a scene together. That was really awesome, and the Cat Grant Rhea back and forth was freaking amazing. But I'm going to try to really truncate this because this is my second time recording, because in true typical me fashion, I wanted to truncate, and yet I went on for far too long. So what ended up happening was they save Madam President from being attacked. She tells them, you gotta use this big arse cannon that's at the DEO. They say, don't. Kara says, don't really want to, because my best friend and boyfriend are still trapped on board, and if it fires within a minute, they will be destroyed. So after some talking with a really touching, great scene that really makes me miss her, Kara talks with Kat, and it was an awesome scene. I loved it. I missed Kat a lot. But anyway, Kara goes up and away, actually starts to work with Cadmus, which this is how we get David Haywood in this episode, because we only get to see like a quick little cameo of him in the Martian Manhunter outfit, because he's still out of commission, which is why Alex is leading things as the acting head of the DEO, which is why she's in charge of shooting the giant cannon, even though she knows Kara might be on it. So Kara and Mama Luthor and Cyborg Superman go up into the ship to save Mon-El and Lena. But of course the Mama tricks everyone and only brings back the humans and the cyborg. But they knew that they were going to do that, so they had a plan B. But Kara only uses the plan B to send back Mon-El so that she can try to last minute save Rhea. And while Alex is conflicting about whether or not to press it, because she's getting the order from Madam President herself, right as she's about to do it, a mysterious but familiar being comes in and destroys it. And just as Kara's like asking her to surrender, and she's like, ha ha ha, hell no. Kara then gets basically knocked the fuck look out. And lo and behold, it's Superman. Kal-El himself. Cousin Cal. Knocked her the out. And that's how the episode ends. Which he's clearly under some kind of mind control, maybe the similar mind control to what's put John out of commission. But anyway, this has been one awesome cluster of an episode. I loved everything that had to do with Kat. It was awesome to see her and Winn go back and forth. And then for her to meet Guardian for the first time and instantly know it's James. Even be like, oh honey, show your eyes. I know it's you. Which is true typical Kat. And even with Kat, they managed to once again put in some political punches. Which you might not see if you aren't paying too hard to attention. Like they even made reference to the whole Bill O'Reilly situation, which I won't go into because I'm not a political channel. I save that for guys like Philip DeFranco. But anyway, that was it for this episode. Really good. Honestly, one of the best of the season, in my opinion. I cannot wait for next time where we have mind-controlled Clark versus Kara. Then we have Kara versus Rhea in a trial by combat situation. Plus we have Zod, which they clearly know fans because they made a kneel before Zod reference in the trailer. And also, on top of all of this, we are apparently going to be getting next season's big villain, who isn't Zod. But I'm tired. My voice is starting to hurt. Oops. Did not mean to make that. Sorry. Did not mean to make that gesture. I'm sorry. And if there's anyone who's watching this with subtitles who's hearing impaired or anything, I'm sorry. Anyway, next time you see me, it'll probably be Doctor Who, if I don't get over this stupid crud thing. But anyway, to next time and beyond.